In this lesson, we'll cover Unit 1, Chapter 1, Section 1.3, Relating SI and Imperial Units. In this lesson, you will learn SI units of measure, how to compare SI and Imperial units, how to convert between SI units and Imperial units, and solving a problem that involves unit conversions. Section 1.3 again comes from the text, and the lesson focus here is how to convert measurements between SI units and Imperial units. First off, what is an SI unit? SI stands for the International System of Units, which is based on the metric system. You may be familiar with the metric system itself, however, SI may be a new term to you. In the SI system, length is always measured using a base unit of meters. This system also uses prefixes that indicate powers of 10. For example, 10 to the exponent of 3, which equals 10 times 10 times 10, which equals 1,000, is represented for a kilo. Worldwide, there are many instances where the SI system is used instead of the imperial system. Keep in mind from section 1.1, the imperial system covers inches, feet, yards, and miles. There are some cases, however, where both systems can be used. For example, wrenches coming in imperial and metric sizes. Another example, price of groceries are given in both imperial and metric measurements. Imperial prices could be per pound. In metric, prices could be per 100 grams. Some real-life examples of SI units themselves. Speed limits in many countries are based on kilometers per hour. In our province, the maximum speed limit is 100 kilometers per hour. Another example would be for a sporting event. For example, it could be 100-meter sprint. First off, let's examine how to convert between SI units of length. These may look familiar and have been a unit of study in previous grades. So if you have to convert in between an SI unit, this is what you would have to look at as a reference table. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. 1 meter equals 1,000 millimeters. 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. 1 centimeter equals 0.01 of a meter. 1 millimeter equals 0.1 of a centimeter. And 1 millimeter equals 0.001 of a meter. Next, if we need to convert between the imperial units to SI, there is particular units we have to use, conversions. If we need to go between SI units to imperial, there are particular conversion units we need to use. It is important to note that each measurement in the imperial system relates to a corresponding measurement in the SI system. First, let's look at the left-hand side, the left table, where we need to look at going from imperial to SI. So if you're given an example where imperial is given and you need to move to SI, these are the units you can use for a reference. 1 inch equals 2.5 centimeters. 1 foot equals 30 centimeters. 1 foot also equals 0.3 of a meter. 1 yard equals 90 centimeters. And 1 yard equals 0.9 of a meter. 1 mile equals 1.6 kilometers. However, if you are given the SI units and need to move to imperial, these are the ones you'll have to use in the right table. 1 millimeter equals 4/100ths of an inch. 1 centimeter equals 4/10ths of an inch. 1 meter equals 39 inches. And 1 meter equals 3 1/4 of a foot. 1 kilometer equals 6/10ths of a mile. So keep these tables as a reference, so when you actually solve problems, you can go back and relate to them. As mentioned in section 1.1, we looked at the word or the term referent. Keep in mind, a referent is used to help estimate a measurement. You already have some experience now relating reference to imperial units. However, this table here will show us how to compare both imperial and SI units. In the past, you have already used a referent to estimate the length of an object in centimeters, millimeters, and meters. For an example, we already know that a millimeter is suitable for measuring small distances. For an example, snow, after a snowfall in our winter, in TV news we'll always compare how many centimeters of snow has fallen, or rain will always be measured in millimeters. Again, keep this table as a reference to use when you want to estimate an imperial or SI measurement. Now, in summary, we can look at how to relate a SI unit to imperial, an imperial unit to SI. As you can see, this table is a very good reference to keep as we work through problems in how to use unit conversions later in section 1.5.